Now, we're on the final step in the creation flow for creating a service-backed record type. After you configure the integration and record data source expression rule, you'll map the source fields to record fields. The top-level fields returned in the record data source expression appear in a list here. You'll have a few things to think about when you're mapping the fields. First, you need to select a primary key because all synced record types require one. In the vehicle manufacturer example, I'll select the manufacturer ID field. You can see that the list updates, so I cannot remove this field anymore. Second, you can choose which fields to include in your record type. You can deselect any fields that are unnecessary for your data model. You should also verify that the record field type is correct. You can see which types are available for a field from the dropdown. Some fields might be deselected by default. This happens when a field appears as null in the first page of the integration response, because there is no discernible data type. Therefore, you can add a deselected field to your data model by selecting a record field type from the dropdown. Third, take a moment to review how the fields are organized and named. You should take the time to align it with the rest of your data model. So you might need to rearrange fields to put them in a more logical order, such as by moving the primary key field to the top. You should also follow consistent naming conventions for fields. So I will update the record field name column to use camel casing instead of underscores to align with the rest of my app. Finally, because I know that my business users will report on this data in Process HQ, I'll make sure the display names are clear by spelling out manufacturer. I'll also add descriptions for the fields. Finally, you can also mark any fields that are unique. This is important because there might be fields other than the primary key that are unique and you can use to reference a record. Therefore, you can also use these other unique fields to establish relationships with other record types. Now, I'm done, and I can click Finish, then Save Changes to start syncing the data. My next step is to add relationships to other record types in my app to build out my data fabric.